to Sistah Speak Snowpiercer, where we discuss the finale of the used to be TNT original series, now AMC series, Snowpiercer, from a Sistah's point of view. I am Sistah LM.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah K.
And I'm Sistah A. And welcome to the final episode number 22. Let's get this started.
Welcome, Sistah Speak Nation and family. Before we get into this last two episodes of Snowpiercer,
Thank you.
let's talk about what we are lipping. Hello. I was ready to, y'all. Let's talk about what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with today.
Okay, I will start us off with my swag. So I have on my wine glass necklace. Thank you, Sistah A. As well as my Soul Sisters bracelet. And then for my drinky drink, I have my authentic Yeti.
Yeah. That's the pretty one.
Was a gift, a Christmas gift.
Love it.
Thank you. And I just have some Simply Strawberry Lemonade.
Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a little
Oh, I
sip.
like that.
I haven't had Simply in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because I rarely drink like flavored drinks. I'm usually, unless it's iced tea, but this is pretty tasty.
Wow.
And then on my lips today, I started off with our Prep and Chap, which is our Sistah Speak chapstick in Strawberry Ice Pop. And then on top, I have the lip bar
Ooh.
in a purple. And the name of this is Prima Donna.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
Hi.
that's
Now,
nice.
Thank you. It is very, very matte.
Okay.
It really doesn't come off at all on anything, which is good, but it goes on kind of funky. Like it goes on, but it skips. Like it doesn't go on even or smooth.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it's
You
not
really
funny.
gotta work with it
Yeah.
Yeah.
to make it even.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who makes
But
that?
it
have
looks
one of
good,
those,
though.
too. Lip
The
bars,
lip
too.
bar.
The lip
Yeah.
bar.
But it
The
looks
lip
good.
bar.
It looks good.
It looks great,
It's a
Yeah,
really nice
Thank
it
you.
looks
color.
good.
Thank
but
you.
you do have to work with them.
You gotta work with it. You
Mhm.
gotta work with it.
I got one
And
of
the
those.
lip bar is from a local, the designer, the creator is local.
Okay.
We're from the same high school as well.
Well,
So
hello.
I have some of their products just to support, but
Okay.
otherwise I wouldn't rebuy.
I see.
She needs to smooth that out. So.
That's the truth.
Yeah, it's gotta,
Uh,
yeah.
Maybe she'll be watching.
I already submitted a suggestion like a while ago. And that is it for me.
Hey, homie, smooth out your shit.
Listen.
That's rude. That's rude.
No, it's not. That's constructive criticism.
It is constructive criticism.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It is.
It's important.
All right. Okay, for my bling, I have my blingy J on. Thank you, Sistah A. And I have my Dracarys t-shirt on because we is burning this thing to the trash heap of history.
Bernadune.
Wait a minute. Not
That's
just
right.
burning, but to the trash heap.
Trash.
Wow.
You said trash
History.
heap of
That's
history.
what is
Whoa.
going after this episode.
Not even to
I
recite
thought I
it,
was
man.
harsh.
That is
And
harsh.
I remembered my soul sister bracelet. Thank you, Sistah Elif. Okay. For my hydration, I have my beautiful and useful and authentic pink water bottle with the little heart on it. Thank you, Elif. And in here, and so I got my straw ready. In here, I have one of my favorite teas. This is the Cold Infusion Peach Lemonade Acai, the Bigelow. So it's a cold infusion tea. It's really refreshing. I really like it. So trying to.
I'm glad you put me onto those. They are very refreshing.
Oh, it is so good. So and Sister A sent me some of the what was it, berry something?
Berry something.
Yes.
Triple berry something.
How was
berry,
that? Did you like
is
it?
Triple.
Oh, it was
I
so
do.
tasty. I really liked it.
Yes.
But
'Cause I
I
didn't
couldn't
really
find
like
it
it
in my
very much.
local store. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to probably order it online or something.
I saved like a couple
Okay.
sleeves and sent the rest off.
I know.
Yeah.
It was
You're
good
like,
too.
I like
and
it.
I just had my last one like about a couple weeks ago, so I gotta find it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, from Olympia, I got a new one today. This is the Wet and Wild Matte Mega Matte. It's really matte
Mega
lipstick.
matte.
But so first, I have my Prep and Chap, and my favorite is Vanilla Mint. And it smells good too. So I put that on first, and I'm glad I did because this sucker is matte. But it goes on very smooth. This is the one with the little lippies on it.
Mhm.
And this is one I think Sister A has. This is Mocha-licious.
Ooh,
Oh,
I don't
have
have that, but I really
have
like
that
it.
one.
Is it
You got
LM?
that one?
Yes.
That's really nice.
It is really creamy, and it goes on like one swipe.
Right.
But it is matte though. So that's why I put the Prep and Chap
Okay.
first.
I think
And
Wet
then-
and Wild and NYX have spoiled us.
Okay.
Yes, this is so Wet and Wild is so good, and the pricing is
Mhm.
great, y'all.
And the
so
price for both.
yeah. And of course, my Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner
In
in chocolate. That's it for me.
Okay, I'll go next. I do not have any of my bling on because I have my long sleeves. I have my permanent swag here.
That's no excuse.
And
but you got that
I'm a little-
awesome top on.
You got Is this
Yeah.
a snuggie,
What you
a
got
onesie,
on?
a hoodie,
Yeah.
a
that is
blanket?
my
cute.
Like,
wearable blanket.
love
That
okay.
is
that.
cute.
So
That's cute.
nice.
I'm loving the
Because-
leopard.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am cold a little bit because the air is hitting me in my neck.
It's 90
would've-
degrees in Dallas, y'all.
It ain't 90 degrees in my house, so hello. So I have this on because I'm a little chilled. And when you get chilled, you know you stay chilled until you
Yeah.
That's
get
true.
in the bed or
That
take a
is
shower or
true.
something.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I don't have my bling on because it's like redundant because you can't see my
Mhm.
wrist. For my hydration, I have my beautiful Yeti. This was
Ooh.
also a gift from my not old, but my old ex
Nice
coworker.
That's a pretty one. That's a pretty
Very
color.
nice.
Yeah, I love that
Amanda,
color.
thank you. And I have some Sprite with some peach syrup in it, so it's like a peachy Sprite.
Okay.
Oh,
I gotta remember to do that. Yeah,
Hmm.
I gotta try that.
It's good.
it's different.
It's good. And then for my lippy, I'm double fisting this one. I have my MAC, and this is a cute MAC too. My shiny.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Bullet.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a color I do not wear much because you can't tell. Well, you can't tell because I have something on top. But this is the color Bated Breath. And it's a
love that
brownish color.
yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's my color.
That's
I
your
need to
color,
get that.
Sister J.
That's
That's
y'all color.
my color.
Yeah.
But for me, it looks a little bit like dark ashy, not bright ashy, but darker ashy. So then I put on top
No.
You just
my
made that
NYX.
up.
Yeah.
Dark
This
Yeah, she
is
just made that up.
No, y'all haven't seen me
Dark
much.
ashy?
Most people have not seen me with totally bare lips, and my bare lips are a little bit not cute. And then if I put on some dark or nudish, no. Anyway, so I put on, this is Milky Gloss by NYX on top, and this is in the color of Malt Shake, and it's like a
Oh,
shiny
yeah.
brown,
Okay,
I like
yeah.
that.
red brown. It's more like a red brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
like
nice.
that.
Me
Yeah.
too. Who makes that?
I like it
That's
too.
a good layer. A good
Yes,
hair.
yeah. Yeah, that's a
Smells
good layer.
like mocha or something, like something chocolatey-ish.
Okay.
The other one smells more fruity.
Hmm.
Anyway, that is it for me. I love the NYX Milky Glosses though. They're really good.
Okay. And that's malt
Okay.
something.
And this is
Try that.
Malt
Shake.
I don't
Shake.
think I have.
malt shake.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
have
you.
any of those, so I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, look for these. These are great.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for those.
How come the
And I
only
got my
thing
strawberry
that me and
horchata.
Sister J can smell are our prep and chaps?
Yeah.
I don't
smell
know.
nothing.
I don't either.
I
Wait a
have
minute,
no idea.
This don't have no
Well,
odor.
No, Nyx is.
Huh.
I mean, Wet and Wilds don't have
Wet
an
and
odor.
Wild does
Prep and chap, yes.
Yeah.
That's like the only one
They smell-
that I
LM,
can.
Smells
all
like
of your
mint.
Macs should have a smell,
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
smell them.
unless they're old.
They're not. I don't smell any
Ooh,
of
she
them.
tried those.
No,
Let's say,
I'm just saying.
Smoke
The old ones they might wear out, but like this,
That's that
breath,
old.
this one is a good 2 years old at least,
You hear that?
and it still smells.
Hey, that's
Not just
cold.
old, but
Smells
old.
Oh,
Right?
no. Yeah.
Well, because sometimes you have old stuff, and I know they tell you to throw it. I'm not throwing. Honey, this is good,
Oh, I
hard-earned
do.
cashment for this.
I do too.
I
If
throw
I
mine.
haven't worn it in a year, it's
I
out.
throw it out. I don't care what it is, who it
a
is.
year.
I throw it out.
Wow.
I throw it out. I have an app. My friend's husband created an app for my friend, and it's in the App Store. I think I sent it to you guys a few years ago.
I think you did.
Okay.
But you log like your makeup.
Uh-huh.
And so the day you purchased it, and so it also keeps like a catalog of whatever like makeup you have, the names, blah, blah, blah. But the app will send you a notification when it's time to discard and throw it out.
Yeah. That's good.
I
That's
throw
good.
mine out.
Can you set your
'Cause I'm
own
scared of-
expiration?
No, it's a certain, he did it based on how long you're supposed to wear or allowed to wear mascara or
Oh,
lipstick.
How long is that?
I think that's good, but especially your
Yeah.
eyes and lips. You don't want no old
That's
shit
what I'm
on you.
saying. I'm
Uh,
afraid
Well,
of
how long is the recommended?
I think mascara is 6
I think
months. isn't
mascara
it?
is 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Lipstick maybe 12.
Yeah, it
maybe.
might be like 10 or 12 months. Yeah, I think so.
But I'm
Mhm.
afraid of putting that stuff on.
Me
My
too.
shit has not blown up
I
yet.
don't need no blow up.
No.
I haven't
My lips
had
is
no
puffy enough.
issues. And this is, I know I haven't bought this lately because I wouldn't buy this color
Mhm.
lately. I know back in the day I was trying out nudish
Well,
colors.
Nudish.
But
That's
no.
you then. Mhm.
It sure is because I'm not, the MAC is not the
Expensive.
cheapest. Yeah,
Yes,
You
it
just
is.
got to use it.
Yeah.
I do. But I have, the
Well-
thing is, when you have so many lipsticks and you go around them, that
That's
should
the
be
thing.
lasting.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
That's true.
Should
That's
be
true.
lasting. So, okay, that was it for me.
Okay. Let me finish us off here. I've got my usuals, my water source in my pink Yeti.
Yes.
I'm going to have a little sip. And
And
that is
that
sitting.
long ass straw.
You know why it's so long? Because I have so much ice in there. I can't push
Oh.
it down.
Oh.
So it's a little stuck at the minute till it.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
You got to put the
Mhm.
straw in first and then
And
put
then
the ice.
ice.
And then the
Yeah,
ice.
I switched my straws out and it was too late.
Oh.
But I have that sitting upon my pumpkin
Oh.
coaster. Thank you,
It's
Sister
October.
J.
Tis the
You're welcome.
season.
And then for my lippy today, I've got a 3-layered system today. I also have my
Okay.
Prep and Chap. This is in the strawberry ice pop.
Mhm.
Then I have my Rimmel Stay Matte
Stay-
lipstick.
Oh.
Ooh.
And this color is called Trust You.
I
like that
like.
one.
Wow, I like it.
Me too.
And you can
Mhm.
put it on. I felt like I needed more, so I put that on a few swipes, but it is very matte. And so I also have the Rimmel Stay Glossy in Date Night on top.
Yeah.
Very nice triple
That looks
layer.
good,
Merci.
though.
Good
Yes.
That looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And for my blings and swags tonight, I also have my Soul Sister bracelet on. Thank you, Sister LM. And I have tonight my cursive rose gold necklace. Thank you, Sister K.
Mm.
And that's it for me.
I was like gonna say, what else she got?
That's all I
Yeah,
got.
what she got over there?
All right. Well, we can get into Snowpiercer episode 9. I don't even know the titles. Episode 9
It's dominant traits is number
Dominant
9.
traits. Yes.
and number 10. Which one was that called?
Last stop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's
I
appropriate.
Which
remember
it
the
is.
name of that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start? I mean, number 9, obviously, but like what?
On episode 9, you know, it to me, it was a little nonsensical how they had these square metal grates that's supposed to be protecting them from a high-powered
Mhm.
rifle bullet shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it wasn't even a cover in half of them.
No.
They just
No.
pulled up and was running. And I thought, you know
I
what?
was like,
no.
all of the battle
No.
scenes were just dumb because ain't nobody
Yeah.
died.
They were dumb.
Yeah.
that we knew of. I mean, we
Well,
knew
that's why I'm
people
like, what was the
died.
point then of showing us it? Well,
A
I
lot.
don't get it.
A lot.
And there was a lot of battle scenes that were just
Yeah.
running and ducking and nothing happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody
Mhm.
died that we know.
No.
Of course.
Near
No.
person.
No.
Mhm.
Their
Mhm.
person.
And I get wanting to keep your cast, but I mean, you got to make it real and have at least one known cast member die.
Mhm.
It's the end. We're ready for
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. We're ready for
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have to admit, I'm so disappointed because they actually killed off Wilford.
I was
In
just
that
thinking that
episode.
he never
Yeah.
came back.
He
No,
never
and
came
I was
And
hoping,
I thought,
I was hoping to.
and I'm like,
hoping.
they wouldn't really kill him off.
Yes, they sure did.
they sure
They
did.
sure did in that fashion.
That fake
They
ass
sure did.
killed himself by weed death.
Yeah.
For him to go out like that,
By a cyanide weed. It's supposed to be a cyanide weed.
Oh,
you know.
cyanide
Yeah,
weed,
right.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
'Cause
was
it was
just
laced with
awful.
stuff.
Awful.
awful.
That was disrespectful to the fans, in my opinion.
Right.
Agreed.
Because
Mhm.
Wilford was one of the best parts of the show.
Yes.
Mhm.
Even though he was a villain, but he was so interesting in how he got
He
Yes.
was a
people
good villain.
and
Yes.
manipulated
And
people
this-
to do stuff to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
this chemist, Nima, he was just so, to me, he was just
Ugh.
annoying to watch. He was
He was.
annoying
Yeah.
to watch.
Mhm.
And then, you know, there's supposed to be a big revelation that he's really Alex's daddy.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't
was like,
care.
I
what?
didn't, by that
I
point, I
didn't
didn't
care.
care.
Yeah, I
Like,
didn't
okay,
care.
no.
next.
You know what I said when she said that's your donor, and I was like, "Are you kidding
Yeah.
him?
Yes.
Out of all people, Melanie,
Out of
I mean,
all.
I didn't like Ben's old janky ass, but at least Ben would have been a better donor. But the Neva dude,
I know.
they just made that shit up to have something.
They
to
made
say.
it up.
They did.
Now, I will say, to me, her reasoning at the time was okay because she was a scientist and he was a scientist. But look at that fool. Oh, hell no.
It still don't make no
No.
sense. It still don't make no sense.
Right.
It still don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
No.
It was really, really.
I was sitting there going, you know what? No.
I
And
feel like they were in the writer's room and said, okay, everybody write the most
Outlandish.
absurd, outlandish
Wacky.
plot line. Put it in a hat and we're going to pick it out and this going to be it.
Exactly. And that's exactly what they
That's what they did.
I mean, that was just so far
Out of
left.
field.
Yeah, just so far left. It was just like,
Yeah.
And the fact that he knew about it, supposedly, that he knew Alex was the one. And so all those other conversations didn't have any,
that's what I
like
thought.
between them.
him and
Yeah.
Alex had
Yeah.
he could have been like hinting at some shit,
Right.
something, but he didn't because they just
'Cause
made
he
that
didn't-
shit up.
I was gonna say because he didn't know they didn't make it up during those scenes.
I didn't know till that episode.
Right. They didn't make it up to the second to the last episode.
Yep.
It was just completely stupid.
And the fact that she was like, "Oh, I want to now go see who my father is about." She's like, "Donor." I'm glad that was a good line that they had Melanie say, "Donor, not father."
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
However, I was already irritated when she woke up and there's a note taped to the door. And I'm thinking,
yes,
kidding. Yeah. And she's reading it and he's saying all this stupid shit. And I thought, this is going to be.
And then after all of this, after she's been Melanie has been protesting this plan for however long and telling him he's wrong and we shouldn't do it. And he had to gas her ass to get her to hush and hide her off in the side. After all that, he still trusts her enough to leave her alone to be able to sabotage it.
With her daughter.
Yeah, with her daughter.
If he's so smart that he would never have done that thing, knowing she'd have figured out a way to sabotage it because she's been so against it. Like, why did he then? Oh, I trust you now.
No.
That ain't even the half of it. At the point when he finally tells them and confronts them in with the rocket, and Melanie says to Alex, "Run," and he's just standing there as the doors open. That was stupid.
Yeah, yes.
That was stupid.
Because if nothing else, he would have ran the opposite direction that he just came in.
Exactly.
He just came in that door.
Because he knew he would freeze up. And he froze up way quicker than Ben did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Thank you. He froze up like this.
Immediate.
And we had to watch Ben's old janky ass die for 2 minutes. They could have had him die in 10 seconds. And then he had all those damn soliloquies about his ass.
Yes.
It didn't make sense because he was all about the science and finding out if this worked. Like he wanted to redeem himself. He would not have just sat there and let himself freeze.
Exactly. That just didn't ring true to me. It didn't make any sense. And another thing that didn't make any sense is when he went into the rocket room to confront and he saw them too and he knew them too, he would have had Rat or somebody come in there with him, one of them henchmen, and snatch their asses. And they just stand there talking. While it's on the countdown. Yeah.
Let me tell you something else that didn't make no sense to me. But I know they must think that we done forgot. I don't forget. What's that fool's name that lives on the side of the mountain?
Oz.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that everybody, especially what's his name, the other, the head
Roche.
captain dude, Roche, would feel comfortable with Oz being around his daughter.
Yeah.
Knowing how Oz used to sexually abuse the tailies back in the day.
That's true.
And here they are drinking slancha, and shit together. And his daughter's standing right there.
Yes.
What I thought she was going to say was, every scene with Till just had me rolling.
Yes.
It had me rolling because I couldn't even see what she was doing because I'm looking
Sister Kay, where's Till tonight?
No,
Looking
not
at the
Till.
back of her head,
Where's
looking at
what's
that
her
haircut.
name? Wait. What's her name? Not Till.
Her
Which
girlfriend?
one?
Name. What is her name?
No, what was my name?
Audrey.
No. Alter ego.
The hair.
Alter ego.
Yeah. What is her? It'll come to me.
Was it Rhonda?
No.
Betty?
Tammy.
I can't remember.
Not that.
Tammy. It was Tammy.
Is it Tammy?
Tammy.
Yes.
I can't do it today.
Tammy?
Maybe I
It was
could. I don't
Tammy.
know if I could do it.
You should have done it. This the
'cause it's
finale.
too-
I should have did it for the
It's too
finale.
late.
I should have.
Yeah,
Should
that's
have done
right.
it. But I think But that whole thing with her, first of all, she running around, she barely is covering her big ass because she tall and lanky and supposedly dodging bullets. He would have shot her 3, 4 times. Number one, you know? And number two, when she and Oz was sitting there and he was trying to tell her, no, you got to go around this other way and stuff. And then he looked and she's gone, well, first of all, her ass just got there. She know where to go.
I'm still stuck on tall and lanky.
And she tried to duck.
She's trying to duck, and I mean, you know, it was. I mean, she wasn't even ducking.
Ooh. Well, but she blends in. Like, she's blonde, white, the snow. She blended in. You know what really got me? Till I didn't even pay attention to her this episode, the last two. But the one that really pissed me off, and I was like, this is just lazy at this point, is when they did the rock, paper, scissors, or whatever the fuck they did.
Oh my God.
Who was going to go and get the dude, the sniper?
Yes.
Seriously.
Wait a minute. And then
That's what
she
I'm
gets
talking
up
about.
there. Wait, she gets up there and she's about to karate chop his ass with a big fucking sword or knife. And then before she runs up on him, she screams, ah! I'm like, why are you announcing yourself? Just jump on his fucking back and stab him. Like, who does that shit?
Who, like, that was beyond a warning. Like, I'm coming for you. That was so extra.
Extra. Like,
I guess they trying to make her like a Viking warrior or something, you know.
But come on.
No. No.
It was a dumb scene.
It was so dumb.
It was a dumb scene because number one, she didn't even listen to all of Oz's instructions. And then she made it up there like lickety split. She just
and then out of being inside a fucking train for 7-8 years, and you're a cop in there, all of a sudden she got sniper fucking skills.
That's what got me.
Yeah.
She's able to kill that dude all the way down there so he don't kill Leighton.
Yeah.
Now, since when? Where did you have sniper training?
Yeah.
Hello.
On a train.
On a train.
And even if you had sniper training before Snowpiercer, before all of this, those skills, that was 8 years ago. About 8 years ago. You still that sharp of a sniper?
And then Leighton go, oh, you still got it. It was awful, y'all. It was awful.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was bad. And then, of course, the solution to the pollution is to run up in the train and take it back over again after we've had probably
again
4 or 5 takeovers of the train.
Yes.
But I have to say, though, I was impressed with Ruth's knife skills because she was slashing. She was slashing
Ruth
and
was
sticking.
killing.
Ruth is the only thing that does not disappoint.
Yes.
I know.
Thank you.
I know.
They didn't F her up too much.
Right.
No, they did not.
Yes.
But she was slashing and
stabbing.
I thought, dang, Ruth. She was great. And of course, Ave, after all this time, he can figure. Wait, Ave
Maria. Ave Maria.
But you know what? His character gets on my nerves, though. It's just, I don't know. He's just so annoying to me. All of a sudden, he could get up there and block the signal. Yeah.
Well, he learned a thing or two after getting blowed up the first time, apparently.
Yeah, well, that's what he said.
Right. It was and then episode 10, I think that's when Melanie finds. Well, wait. When was it that Alex finds out that Wilford was really dead? Was it episode 9?
Leighton told
9.
her. Leighton
9.
told her.
Yeah, that
So
was.
I think that was an
first one.
appropriate response. Like she's got conflicted emotions because he did
Yeah.
raise her.
Understandably.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably.
But like she said, she was understand. She understood. She
he's
says, "Well,
crazy.
hey, if you did you kill him? If you did, I understand because
Yeah.
he did a lot of stuff to you, and
Right.
he took the baby and all that stuff." And he said,
Mhm.
"No." He said, "No, he did it to himself." And she knew where about those cigars and stuff because she hid all that shit.
She hid them.
I don't think
She
she
did
knew
all
they
that
were
shit.
they were
Did she?
killer.
Well, no, but she wasn't
Cigarettes.
surprised
Mm-mm.
anyway.
I mean, it was a logical death for her. I wouldn't say logical, but to her, she's like, okay, yeah, I can see that.
It wasn't too shocking.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I wish I would have spent more time with her being conflicted about him dying. She had more reaction
but they
about.
They had more stuff
fucking
to
Nima.
do. Well, but they had more stuff to do, so she couldn't. She couldn't.
You know what?
They
I
couldn't
would've
spend a whole
even
lot of stuff on
rather-
there.
I
They
would
didn't
have
have
rather
much to
more
do 'cause they
time
didn't
been
do
spent
much.
showing her grieving over Wilford than anything else.
I would have rather Melanie say, you know what? I denied it all this time. Wilford really was your donor.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had a
That's what I was
relationship before.
hoping.
Mhm.
That's what even made
That's what I
more
was
sense than
hoping.
Nima.
It made more sense. That would
Yeah.
Because it would have shown that even though, like when she was young, maybe she fell in with him, but that she afterwards she was like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's
That Nima, no, it's like LM said. They was in the writer's room and they said, "Okay, let's pick one."
just throw
'Cause
something.
it didn't
at the
make no
wall.
sense. I mean, it just didn't make any sense after
It
all
didn't
this
make
time,
no-
and
no.
especially when you recall other conversations, like y'all pointed out,
Yeah.
didn't make no sense.
But then
Well,
in the last episode, then Alex tells Melanie that Wilford's dead because she didn't know.
Right.
And then Melanie had a reaction, but it was, you know, of course it was small, but still
Yeah.
had a slight reaction to that. But and
I think Melanie probably wasn't surprised because the military types at some point do turn on each other. They always do. And see, he was in with that Milius and stuff. So, that's what happened there.
He didn't want to be, but
No, I know, but
no, he just used him to get
Yeah.
back to his train. Now, did
let's
anybody
talk
else-
about when
go
they
ahead.
went off the motherfucking track.
thank you. I was
That
just gonna.
was so
I had that in my notes.
That was so awesome. I said, wait a minute.
The train was on the ice.
On the ice.
They're on the ocean.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Very.
gosh, that was so cool. That was so
But I
cool.
think it would have been still going like it was
I don't
going.
think it's
Do you?
realistic. No.
It wouldn't
Not steady like
probably
it
would've-
was.
Wouldn't had no traction.
It would have been whiplashing, right? Because it's got no friction.
I don't know, but I mean, the engine, like y'all pointed out, the engine was made to be self-sustaining and everything. So, and it had those blade things on it, like an army tank. An army tank can go over any
Okay.
terrain.
It had
And-
grippers.
and that's what they showed. They didn't show just the train wheels. They
Okay.
had those army tank
Yeah.
things
Okay.
all on it. So I believed it.
Okay.
It was cool to
so
see. It was a
cool.
good shot.
Yeah, it was a
It
good
was
shot.
It
really
was a
good.
shot.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they
It was
used their
good.
budget on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and something else that'll we'll get there.
Okay. What? And what else?
Oh,
That bootleg CGI at the end of the finale.
of the frickin' flowers.
That's where the other
The
part of the
fakest
budget went.
flowers.
Fake.
But they were supposed to show that it's going to be a new beginning.
Okay, second of all, or third of all, or whatever. P. We're on P at this point.
Yeah.
Why come the lady soldier chick from Milius
Oh yeah.
is allowed to stay alive and be incorporated in Eden?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden she's cool with everybody taking over the train. Like before, she's like, okay, no, don't give in. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Right.
And now all of a sudden they took over the train. She's like, oh, I'm cool.
Well, but that ain't even my question. My question is, I thought they wore all that getup because they had some breathing issues.
They had breathing problems.
She just sitting there. Wait a minute. She's sitting there in a tank top so you can see all her tattoos.
Yeah.
And a hat. That's it.
Yeah.
She's breathing just fine.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. And drinking
No
and talking.
damage.
I said, wait a minute. What the same shit?
They forgot.
Yeah, they forgot.
They forgot real quick on that one.
Because that didn't make any
worse.
sense. That did not make any sense.
Them forgetting about Oz. This shit just happened.
Yeah. It's like they have different writers every episode, not just this season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every episode.
And
writers that haven't
there's no
seen
continuity.
anything before.
Right.
Like, I'd have been like, this chick was just on the walkie-talkie.
Just.
Kill him, kill him,
Just
kill him.
on there.
And then she was arguing with somebody about, was it late? I don't know who she was even arguing with. Oh, I'm an engineer. I'm not no henchman.
Right.
Didn't make any
and
sense to me.
The worst, at this point, I almost threw
What could be the worst?
Oh, no, worse than all that.
I almost threw the remote.
Worse than all that was all of a sudden Javi likes Sykes.
Yes.
Oh.
I forgot about that part. Yes.
Where the fracadack did that come from? And why put it in?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It had no purpose.
No purpose. Because at that point, we went to the CGI flowers.
Right. So it had no
Bears.
purpose.
We know they're all going to have to repopulate the world. We know this. Why did you throw this random bullshit in there? Oh, I got to go take the train out. You want to come with me?
I thought maybe you would come with me.
We had no touch, lingering look,
nothing,
conversation, nothing.
And I kept thinking, where's that dang baby?
She was there
until the Roach's daughter.
Until the very end.
Until the end, yeah.
And I was like, we had that baby for the first 4 episodes or something of this whole season.
It still bothers me. It still bothers it chaps my butt. That every time we see all the New Eden people get together, all Leighton ever does to Miles is just pat him on the back. And then he go on. He doesn't even acknowledge that boy.
Yeah.
And for the whole first season, Miles. We got to get him into school. Miles. You know.
I know.
Now it's like he's just some random boy.
Random dude.
Bothers me, though. That just bothers me.
And then they threw that comment in there that pissed me off, too. They threw that comment in there at the end where Ruth is like, oh, where's the baby? Oh, Miles is watching him for his parents. So his parents can go out.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, now you acknowledge Miles now?
Thank you.
That he's watching the baby?
Because he's babysitting the baby?
No. I tell you, no. I got a better one that's even better than that. That's more ridiculous than that. For at least 3 episodes, we have seen Josie wilding out. All she want to do is fight. She finally corners that Dr. Headwood, and she lets her live.
Yeah.
And she lets her live because she's crying over some shoes. Shut the fuck up.
She has been wilding out.
And I don't even think it's wilding.
When they was going up to the well, we need to go up to the front and everything. And Josie's going with the people to fight because she want to fight. He said, "Yeah, you going up there, Leighton. I'm going with them."
Well, I didn't like that conversation with him and her anyway. Oh, the doctor is not our concern right now. Motherfucker, shut up. She experimented on my ass, did all kind of shit to me. I'm a sticker when I see her.
Oh, and another thing.
No.
And another thing. Now here you got this big ass brakeman who done withstood the cold and all kind of shit. and one of those little military guys comes and conks him on the head. But Leighton can beat the guy up. Yeah.
Right, right.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, yeah. No way.
Right. Well, just
No
like
way.
Till was able to overpower that sniper
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
after announcing herself behind him.
Yep.
Make it make
Yeah.
sense. Make
Yeah,
it
nation.
make sense.
This is a hate fest for Snowpiercer.
Yeah, it is.
And it's so unfortunate because I really liked the first
It
two
started
seasons.
out. The first two
did.
seasons was
It's a
great.
great premise.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shit was believable. They had
Yes.
like real situations
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just went, they
Yeah.
just said, F it.
Yeah.
F it. We don't care no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the way it looks.
Yeah.
Because
And
it
that's
didn't make
probably
any sense.
why Jennifer Connelly said, "Oh, I'm only going to be available for like 2 episodes."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's probably
I'm
why
wasting my
USA said, no,
my
we're not
time.
airing this.
It could
That's what I
be.
think is what happened. We're not greenlighting
be.
this. We're not. No.
It could be because it was very poor, very
Mhm.
poor quality. Mm. Which
I
is a
think
shame, but
There's this thing that's happening with these shows. If once they're on 3 or 4 years, they can't maintain.
well, I
it's
think
not
it's
like
because they
have
don't
an
think.
episode.
Right.
Yeah, but I
Right.
think
It should
it's
just
because,
wrap it up.
Right. I think it's because they don't have an end when they start this stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a self-contained thing.
It's not
We're
based
going to
on
put this
something.
out and see where it goes. And then if the people like it, then we'll have a season 2 or season 3 or, whatever the case is. See?
I mean, that's fine, but have continuity.
Yes.
That's fine if you don't know where it's going to lead or what's
Mhm.
going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
but make it make sense.
Make it
No,
make
but
sense.
we know the same thing happened with so many of the shows that we really liked. They get new writers, new people
don't
who
get. I don't
obviously
get.
didn't go back and do the research of
I
the
don't get
previous
that.
Yeah,
which makes no
seasons.
This is
sense.
what I don't
And they make the
understand.
characters act totally different than what we
Yeah.
have been
Yes.
led to believe.
Mhm.
Yes.
But I don't
There's
understand
no way
how
Wilford
that
would have
happened.
killed himself. He would have
No
made
way.
that guy. He would have had some needle or something in his back pocket. And when the guy went to shoot him or something, he would have stuck
Something.
him.
Gone down
And maybe
fighting.
the guy did shoot him to death, but he still would have stuck him or something.
Like you said,
Right.
Sistah, he would have gone down fighting.
He would have. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
would
Yep.
have.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like they were like, we don't care about this show. We don't care about the people that like this show.
Terrible.
And so we're just going to get done with it. But I'm thinking, why did y'all waste the money for this? Like, why did you even drum up funding for this if this
Right.
was going to be your last thing? Like, that's just a waste of money.
And go through the trouble of switching networks.
Right.
that
Mhm.
part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But this is like, so TNT had claws. They did this. They did the same thing. Like, they obviously weren't. By the time we got to season 4, they obviously didn't give a shit about what the audience wanted or who the characters were. And it's not like that shit ain't available.
Yeah,
They
but
could go
it's
back and
happened to
watch it.
everything.
Yeah,
It happened to Queen Sugar.
it did.
It happened to
Oh,
True Blood. It
yes.
was so good. And those
Walking Dead,
yeah,
Game of
it happens
Thrones.
to all of them.
all
Yes.
of them.
All of them.
All of them.
And I don't understand it.
I do think the worst is our beloved Game of Thrones.
I think
though.
so.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
It is.
It is. It is
Yeah.
because
That's the
all
worst.
of that time, 8 fucking seasons over 10, 12 fucking years, because it took 2 years in between, for y'all to do some bullshit like
I'm
that.
still
Yeah.
affected. I'm still mad when I think about it.
Exactly.
Hello.
Nobody's
Really?
over that.
I'm going to die angry about that
Still
shit.
salty.
Still salty all the way
Yeah.
to the end of days.
Still
Yeah.
salty.
Because there's no reason for it. especially with all
Yeah,
those
it's
years in
pretty bad.
between. But even like this one, like why, if you said we're not going to do this anymore, and they obviously already filmed, like it's not just the writers, it's not just the
That's true.
director, it's the
No.
studio, it's TNT or AMC or whatever.
AMC.
Right.
And
AMC.
hey, y'all,
So I also feel
in-
like the actors have some type of responsibility.
I feel like they
too.
should speak up if they feel their
Yes.
character is going
you think
off
they have any
track.
say so? They're
I
just
don't
supposed
know.
to be workers
But
and do the lines. That's all they're
Still,
supposed
they need to
do.
be like, wait a minute, I have been this character for however
Yeah,
many
yeah.
seasons. This is out of my character. This
Character.
does not make sense.
It doesn't
sense.
make any difference. They don't have any say
No.
into
They don't
how
have
this thing
say.
is filmed.
They're not
They
producing
can voice
it.
their opinion all they want, and the director will say, okay, action, and you got to
Yeah.
do it. I mean,
I'm the
otherwise,
director.
yeah. But believe you me, and
Well, they might not have time to rewrite it. Like if they're filming it and you're
Exactly.
like, wait, you never know the schedule, but
and I doubt that these actors actually say, "Oh no, this is not in line with my characters." I doubt it. Not on these shows. I doubt
I
it.
think Jennifer was like,
I
oh, this is
think
some
some of them
bullshit.
do.
I'm not. Mm-mm.
I think some of them do. And I think that's
Mm.
why just, a different show, The Ones Who Live, which is the Walking Dead spinoff of Rick and Michonne getting back together, they made sure when they signed that contract, they had some creative rights and they actually helped write the
Oh.
season,
That's different.
6 episodes.
That's
Okay.
different.
Yeah.
Right,
And
that's
so
different.
I think that's why. They said, okay,
Yeah.
if you want us to come back, first you got to pay us. I'm sure they got paid good.
Mhm.
And second of all, we're going to have some creative freedom because y'all been, I'm sure they didn't say this, but I'll say it. Y'all been fucking up my character for years,
Yeah.
which is why I left the show. And so if you want me to come back, I want to have some say into what my
Wow.
character does
Mhm.
to end this junk.
Could
Okay.
be.
And it was good.
Yeah.
And it was good. I mean, there were some holes in it and stuff like everything, but it was good. It was decent. And it was what a character would do in that situation based on what they had been through.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Snowpiercer, disappointing more than anything.
It's very
Yes.
disappointing.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
And it's not a show anymore where I just sit and watch it. I'm doing laundry. I'm
Right.
doing this. And now I'm
Yes.
doing some other thing over here.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, donor. And I went back and I,
Yeah.
let me go back and do whatever I was doing as I'm
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah. Almost a waste of your time.
Right.
It's a
I
waste of our
actually just
time.
actually
Yeah.
watched it, but it just like goes in one and out the other.
I
It's just like,
watched it live thinking maybe it'll be more exciting watching
OLM.
it with people.
No.
No.
No, it just
What was
turned
people
into
saying?
a rag fest. Disappointed.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate after all this time. And those people have been working together for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't want this to be their last
Yeah.
Right.
time together either. But
To
hey,
go
they
out
got
like
their
that.
money.
Yeah.
Get my money and go
I just
on
found
about my
it-
business.
I just found it. I found so many things annoying, and when they said ask Audrey to sing, I thought, oh my,
Oh, that was.
I had to fast forward.
oh my god!
Oh, I wasn't watching that shit.
What?
I thought about you. I
Yeah.
thought about you. I was like, Sister
can
A
you
either
tickle the little
mute
ivory?
it
Totally.
or
I thought-
fast forward it.
Yep.
One or the other.
Click, click, click.
I knew it.
It wasn't.
Yes.
It wasn't a bad
I let
song.
it play. But I
No.
did get up and go in the kitchen, refresh my drink. So I can still hear it.
Kitchen break.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad song, but it's just the hokiness of that whole
Oh,
last
it was so stupid.
5 minutes.
Mhm.
Ah.
That was a waste of time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was already gagging over fucking Javi and Sykes.
Well, Anna was already gagging about their Leighton's date night.
Yeah.
Oh, and then another thing that did annoy me about Till, because I've started to tune her out when she's on the screen. But during that scene when Audrey is
I laughed
singing, she's
'cause
just like crying tears,
yeah.
watching her love sing
Mhm.
again. I was just
Mhm.
like, Come on.
I laugh whenever I see her now because I'm always looking at the hair. I need
The hair,
I need
it's the
watching what
hair.
she be doing. And actually, when you said that, I didn't even remember that she cried because I was looking at the hair.
Yeah, you
She
know
did.
they went over to her to see her reaction to Audrey
Yeah.
singing.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
There was one thing that I did like. They had mentioned, and it brought me back all the way to the beginning of Snowpiercer, was the last Australian.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
They
yeah.
mentioned them again in the final episode. And I was like, oh yeah, there was one Australian that made
Yep.
it to the train way back, season 1.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
did get a shout out on this last.
Mhm.
So somebody was
Didn't he
watching.
die?
Somebody,
Or was he
yeah.
still alive?
I think he
Was he
died
still alive?
or something.
died.
I thought he got
I
killed
think
in the
so,
first
yeah.
season
Yeah.
or second season.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's another
Somebody
Australian.
remembered that little tidbit, but
Exactly.
not.
Somebody had watched from the beginning or watched episode 1.
Yeah.
And another thing that was really stupid.
What
And
more?
That should have been the episode title. And another thing.
when the tailies wanted to get back on the train and they're moving up the cars.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
every time they came into contact with those soldiers, they just would beat them back and stuff. Well, why come they didn't have those gas putting you to sleep containers
Oh, yeah.
in all those cars?
It
Makes
didn't make
too
no
much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No sense. No sense.
Anyway, I thought.
That was just a ruse to get them back on the train so we could have a real.
But as soon as
Snowpiercer
they
train.
ran back on the
Yeah.
train,
Right.
I
Trying to
thought,
take it over
oh
again.
my gosh, are we back to the tailies moving up the
Mhm,
train
mhm.
for the
Yeah.
little mutiny
Boarding
thing?
And then the fact that
Cars.
Melanie suggested it, like, you've done it before, knowing that the 1 or 2 times was against her.
Right.
I did like that somebody, I think it was Ruth, mentioned how Melanie is questionable. Like, she started out this whole.
Oh yeah.
series
Oh, Ruth was
Mhm.
talking mucho
being about-
shit.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that because I'm like, y'all, do we not remember? So we're just
Right.
gonna blindly follow
Right.
and trust these people. Now,
Mhm.
Melanie, we know has changed, but
Right.
still,
Yeah.
This is when
what's his
Neiman,
name?
right? Neiman was trying to get her to go lead the people. Remember?
Mhm.
And he said, because Melanie's with me. So, oh, and you trust what she's saying?
Mhm.
Right. Now, Oz, he ain't changed because he was just married to that murdering chick, redhead
Mhm.
chick
Yes.
that was killing up folk.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
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 Oh, they just, yeah. Mm-mm.
But you're right. He got the fool around his daughter that he ain't allowing to drink a beer
Yeah.
Seriously.
because she's too
Right.
young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
And then having that soldier lady just in the mix, chilling with everybody. Hee-heeing and key-keying.
In a tank top.
That had
In a
no-
tank top.
no
And a hat.
Yeah.
I didn't see no scars, no nothing.
No.
Like that one dude.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I do have to admit, though, in the fight where Leighton had with that character Rat, I did like the fact that once the guy fell on the floor, he dragged him over to that door and was slamming it on his head because I thought, yeah, see, that'd be something like I do.
Make show.
Okay, sure.
When they
Make
down,
show.
finish
They
it
gotta go.
out.
Exactly. Right.
So that part was good.
Oh, bless it.
Oh dear.
Bring back our good shows. Come on now. We got to get back to our good shows.
Yes.
Well, Sistah Speak Nation, thank you for
This
staying
was a
with us
quick
through
review.
Snowpiercer. Very
Wasn't
quick.
Yeah, because
Very,
we
very
didn't like it.
quick.
Yeah.
No, it just got
Could have been
dumb.
quicker.
I think
Ridiculous.
everybody.
Yeah,
And
it got
yes,
ridiculous.
those episodes were long as hell, weren't they?
Yes.
And
yes.
that's another
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Yes, they were long.
For
They
no
were longer than
reason,
normal.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
And another thing.
And another thing, we on Z already. We already on Z.
We are. We are. Let's see.
Why did
But
the
no,
episodes
like
have
for
to be
no
over an hour?
reason.
No reason.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
that?
They felt like
Come
they had
on,
to,
nah.
but no.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for being part of our This Week Snowpiercer podcast. It was good while it lasted.
Our
We
negative
hope you
comments.
enjoyed.
Yes.
Yes, our negative comments. Stay tuned. We have some other stuff coming down the pike. Other shows are coming back. So head over to our website, sistahspeakproductions.com to stay tuned on everything that we're doing. Actually, also go over to Patreon, patreon.com/sistahspeak. We have a lot of content over there. We have a book club now, which we have a lot of fun doing that.
Mhm.
And we also have
Yeah.
commentaries where we'll talk through an episode of a show, and you'll get to see our initial reactions as we're watching. And you
And
can
we're
sync up
watching
with.
some good shows on there.
We're watching
We
some
are.
good stuff.
There's some good stuff out there. So
Yes.
check it out.
Yes. So stay tuned over there, and we'll announce, of course, whenever we're back with some of our other content. All right, y'all. That is it for Sistah Speak Snowpiercer. I am Sistah K.
Woo, I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister LM.
And I'm Sistah A.
See y'all at another show. Adios.
22. Peace.
Another thing. We're out.
I am so glad this shit is over. We out. For real.